Hello, YouTube world. Thanks for checking in the Cali's tape. We're going to make this pretty simple. The Los Angeles Lakers just need to play with a little bit more desperation. The sense of urgency needs to be there. I'm looking at the last night's game. Definitely a winnable game to me. I understand Russell Westbrook is a triple-double machine. I understand Bradley Beal is just unbelievably great, just the way he likes to score and just the way he can score as a player. But at the same time, Anthony Davis, I do need more out of him. Not saying Anthony Davis is not a great player, because we would never want to debate that ever again, if ever, but need more out of Anthony Davis. This notion of the Lakers thinking that LeBron's going to come back and save the day and just they're going to be this winning championship team as they were last year and they're just going to repeat and walk to the championship is really not feasible. It's no way to think that. It's no reason to think that. In order for you to be a champion, a repeat as champions, you have to play as hungry as you did last year, or even hungrier, almost as if you didn't win last year. So my point to the fact is, if there's not going to be any sense of urgency with the Lakers, if it's not going to be any desperation, if they're not going to play with the energy and the momentum they're supposed to play with, really it's all for nothing if they don't play the way they're supposed to. You have LeBron sit on the sideline looking at the team wondering, looks like he's wondering, why aren't we playing with a sense of urgency like we want to win? We're taking our foot off the gas if we think everybody's going to give us the championship. And when I looked at him last night at the game, that's just the mentality it looked like he had on his face. I understand that he also is probably thinking, well, when I come back, I can definitely help the team and attribute to what we're doing and some of the things we're not doing. But one thing LeBron can't do, he can't teach effort. And that's just something that I think the Lakers need to focus more on, especially in games like last night. You're trying to stay above water. You don't want to fall too far down in the seedings, even though it really doesn't matter too much for a team like the Lakers. But you still want to be in the best position possible. If you can avoid a team like maybe the Clippers the first round or something like that, that'll definitely give you a lot of breathing room so you can get your rhythm and momentum back when it comes time to play a team like that in the second round, third round, or going forward. And right now, like I said, it's one game. We're not going to overreact too much. We're just going to look at just the facts and what's going on right now. I need to see more from AD. I know AD just came back, but hey, when you're out there on the floor, it's no excuses. That's just the way it goes. It's been that way since the beginning of time, especially when we talk about sports and how sports is made up and what players are made of. And I understand Anthony Davis has always been an injury-prone player, but he's back on the court for a reason. He's playing, and for real, honestly, when I look at Anthony Davis, I'm seeing him take jumper after jumper after jumper. I need to see him with his back to the basket. That's the only way he's really going to be effective. Now, I do know Andre Drummond clogs up a lot of the lane, takes up a lot of space from Anthony Davis, and it's making Anthony Davis become more of a perimeter player rather than play down low in the post. But he's going to have to find a way to do that, because all the perimeter shots and just fadeaway shots, taking threes, that's not really Anthony Davis's game. His game is a little bit of a mixture of that and in the post and dominating the post as well. That's what made him a great player. That's what makes him a great player who he is today. So, like I said, I'm going to need to see a little bit difference from him, a little bit more dominance. And, and if he doesn't show this, I really don't see the Lakers repeating, even if LeBron James is playing at a high level, because it took for Anthony Davis to play at a high level last year for them to win the championship. And the only way he's going to play at a high level is to dominate. And he's not going to dominate just standing there shooting threes, fadeaways, 1-foot fadeaways, trying to shoot over people. That's really, like I said, it's a part of his game, but it don't need to be the most dominant part of his game, because I think that's going to make him more ineffective when they play teams like the Lakers or the teams like maybe even the Utah Jazz or the Suns. It's the reason why these teams are number 1, 2, and 3 seed, because they have size and they have somebody that can step out and guard perimeter shooting. And if that's all Anthony Davis is going to do, well, I definitely don't think the Lakers are going to repeat if he doesn't play a little bit more aggressive. And hopefully, maybe LeBron will get in his ear and let him know what needs to be done. Hopefully he'll be receptive to it, because if he doesn't, then like I said, it doesn't matter what LeBron or nobody else does. It's really not going to matter. And as far as everybody else on the team, they're probably going to need more from players like Marc Gasol, maybe even KCP and other players, even though they're playing pretty decent, I would say, but they definitely need more from Marc Gasol if they want him to be a part of the rotation. I'm not sure about Montrez. Well, he's just an energy guy. I do like him some, but I'm not sure if he's a perfect fit for them specifically. And you can check out my other videos for that one as well. But that's just my take on it right now as we speak. Like I said, it's only one game. No need to overreact too much. But at the same time, sense of urgency is needed. But like I always say, next time.